Alright, so before you plumb a bathroom, you need to know some basic rough-in measurements. Let's start with the toilet. I'm using a 4-inch closet flange here. The center of the flange is roughed in 12 inches, measured from the finished wall. If you're measuring from an unfinished wall, add in your wall thickness. Most likely that's 1/2-inch drywall, which puts the center of the flange 12.5 inches, measured from a stud wall. You'll also need at least 15 inches of clearance from the center of the flange to any adjacent wall or adjacent plumbing fixture. So that means 15 inches of clearance to the left and 15 inches to the right. That's code minimum, and you can have more. Also, notice the closet flange sits directly on top of the finished floor. Moving over to the bath lab. This is a 30-inch vanity. I've got our 1.5-inch bath lab drain centered right in the middle of the vanity. Also, the center of the drain is approximately 18 inches above the finished floor. The lab is roughed in with an 1.5-inch sanitary tee in the vertical position. Also, the water lines are roughed in approximately 21 inches above the finished floor. They're spaced around 8 inches apart. And here's what you'll need to connect the plumbing under your bathroom sink. You'll need an 1.5-inch trap adapter. You'll also need an 1.5-inch plastic P-trap. Trim trap kits like this come with 2 different sizes of washer. You'll use the 1.5-inch by 1.25-inch slip joint washer to connect the lab's 1.25-inch waste outlet to the 1.5-inch trap. And here you can see that reducing washer. I'll also mention that both major codes in the U.S. will permit a single basin lab to be roughed in with an 1.25-inch vent and an 1.25-inch trap. However, in this example, I'm going all 1.5-inch.